they're like, whoa, whoa, stop right there, Dad. I've been playing this for 6 weeks. I have built, here's my igloo, here are my friends, here's the furnishing, here are the clothing I done, here are my achievements. I have proven that this is right for me. I have proven that I value it. I've proven I'll get gameplay out of it. And I'm like, fair point. Here's my credit card. And so, you know, so 4 out of 5, and then when the baby comes to me, and when she's old enough, I presume I'll give in as well. So that's why it worked. It worked because it wasn't advertising. It worked because the sample was the best form of marketing. The sample proved to them and proved to me this really was a product of value. And so I was willing to pay for it because I had confidence, because it minimized the risk for me. And so what they get by being a paid member is they get to go more places. They get to the front of the line. So these like penguin clubs, penguin nightclubs, and they get to the front of the line, the penguin nightclubs. So they can just dance with the penguin dance with their buddies. Here's their dancing the penguin dance, etc. They get more games. They get more points. They get more. Can someone turn that off? Thank you. I'll wait for that to go. Very good. I'm sure this video is going to show you the penguin dance. And then finally, this is the killer app of Club Penguin, is that as a paid member you get a pet. You get a pet called a puffle. And you know, free members can get blue puffles, but only paid members can get pink puffles. It's all about status. And you know, if you're going to hang out with other penguins, do you want to hang out with just anybody who's got a blue puffle, or do you want to just hang out with the people with pink puffles? So you just made, you know, a pink puffle, blue puffle may not be a big deal to you, but to a 9-year-old girl, this is status. This is status, and this is what matters to her. Hanging out with the right people with discriminating taste and getting to the front of the line to do the penguin dance. So I think in this trivial example, but nevertheless extremely commercially successful example, we have a lesson for all of us, which is that in every one of our services and every one of our companies, we have the opportunity to segment our audience. We can have the free users, we can have the paid users. We can have the ones that that offer a lot, and the ones that offer a little. We can have the ones that take up a lot of time. We can have the ones that save time. And so in a sense, our jobs is to think less about traditional marketing and traditional advertising where we say, woohoo, check out this product, it's awesome, and instead think more about using the digital economics to give people samples and to segment our products into forms where the products sell themselves, where the products are the advertising, where the products are the marketing, where we use the internet's distribution to let people sample and then use psychology, all the psychology that we've been talking about and my books about, the psychology of conversion, to get people to go from free to paid, from the free user to the premium user, 5%, 10%, when the marginal cost is 0. That can be a big business. So in a sense, all of our jobs is exactly the same as Disney's, which is to find the pets for our penguins. Thank you very much. Thank you. So Robert, I think we have time for questions.
If I can get this, this works. Sure. First, if I could summarize something.
Yes.
I really liked a few things. One was that the further we go down the long tail, the more it could cost.
The more you can charge.
The more you can charge.
Yes.
No pun intended.
Yes.
The second thing is that maybe now I can drink beer because I'm allergic to gluten. And the third is that it seems to me, as a couple of geeks up here, that we tend to like to try everything out before we purchase it. We either do a huge spreadsheet where we compare variables to each one of the products to finally decide the best cost benefit, and you just explained through freemium that that's probably the best way to go.
The best way to go is to offer choice and then measure consumer preference. We didn't have the opportunity. We didn't have the opportunity to offer choice because the distribution channels didn't want variety. They wanted They wanted one size fits all. And we didn't have an opportunity to measure what people wanted because we were disintermediated, because we didn't have direct access to consumer.
Thanks. We're open to questions. I think we have time for maybe 2 or 3 questions. We have ladies going around with microphones if you raise your hand.
I think they can ask in Portuguese or
Spanish. I can actually translate it, make it faster. Tem alguém aqui?